guys, today we're in the shop. We're going to install the 2-inch lift kit by Ford Motorsport Overland series. This is a 2006 Volkswagen Touareg. So I wanted to get some measurements first. So I wanted to see how tall it was overall, how tall the wheel arches are. So we're going to see that it's just over 33 inches at the top of the wheel arch. And I'm going to grab a measurement of the overall height of the vehicle as well. Overall height is approximately 67 inches, give or take. So the lift kit itself is supposed to lift the car a total of 2 inches. The pucks are exactly 2 inches. They just install in the strut spring assembly. So here we go. We're gonna lift it up, take the wheels off, and get going. So far, the most difficult thing about the fronts is that everything is old and hard to get out. Other than that, it's not that big of a deal. You just got to make sure that you get everything out of the way so that you can get the strut assembly out. And once you do that, you're pretty much golden. Alright, we're going to see how this lower strut mount comes out. I did do the other one already. It required a little bit of heat. But we'll see how it goes. Taking these two bolts out here is really going to make your life easier getting the rear suspension off and back on again. Just lowers the corner of the rear subframe so that you can access the bolts that go in there for the rears. Just do the same on both sides. Quick tip if you're replacing your upper strut mounts also, this little guy on both sides of mine like to stay in here and become one with the mount. So work on getting that out and clean all this up too. The new one looks a lot like that. All right, I haven't sat it down yet, but I have everything installed. Just want to show it. There's the spacer under the spring. Fronts is extremely straightforward. Just take these 4 bolts off and it comes off after you disconnect everything out here. I did have to get new shocks. The old ones were completely seized up at the top. The rear is difficult to get to, but equally as simple to do. There's 2 bolts there. And 2 bolts there. And then the rear mount, and then it just falls right off. Take the top cap off with the 4 bolts holding it on top, and you're golden. The one thing that is challenging with Harbor Freight spring compressors is you have to collapse these springs almost all the way to get that top cap on. So one suggestion would be to buy some better spring compressors or just deal with it. So, alright, now we're putting it back on the ground. Wanted to give you a look at it with the stock wheels and tires on it. And there's another fender measurement. That puts me at just under 36. And that is with stock Audi Q7 wheels. These are 255, 55, 18s. Overall height of the vehicle now is 69-ish, is roughly 69. Okay, got the new wheels and tires on. These are Toyo Open Country AT3s, 275/65 on Alpha Command 18x9 ET25. Now we're sitting good at 37 3/4, 37 5/8. And overall height seems huge. It's 71. So it is, I guess I'm like every other Volkswagen guy now, right? I put on suspension and wheels and call it a build.